This morning, the Diddy trial was packed with drama both inside and outside the presence of the jury. So here's what went down just before lunch. First, the judge denied the defense's motion for a NAPU instruction, which basically would have told the jury that Brianna Bongalon Bonna lied on the stand. The judge said she was already questioned at length, and that's enough. Then the judge maintained that juror six was officially dismissed. Last week, the defense said they didn't want more questioning of the juror, but now they've tried to change their tune. Judge said the jurors' answers kept shifting, which raised credibility issues. The defense raised concerns about race since juror six was black, but the judge said making a decision based on race would be inappropriate. So juror six is out, and the first alternate stepped in. Next, the government called Ananya Sankar, a paralegal specialist from the U.S. Attorney's Office. She walked the jury through pages of messages, text, and audio recordings between Christina Coram, Jane Doe, Cassie Ventura, Mia, Brendan Paul, even Diddy himself. Some of the messages were deeply disturbing, like Jane telling Christina that Diddy said he would send sex tapes to her baby's father and that she was drugged in those videos. The messages confirmed key points of testimonies from Cassie, Mia, Jane, and Jonathan Perez. They even played recordings of Diddy's phone call with Jane right after Cassie filed her lawsuit, where he said, "We can't really talk on this phone. You know what I'm saying? I called, I reached out. You know what I'm saying? My love is definitely true. Just some kinky shit I thought we definitely enjoyed." She said it was like word for word what she went through, and it made her sick when she read Cassie's lawsuit. Diddy replied with, "I just needed to tell you I need your friendship. Baby, I got to meet my moms. You know what I'm saying? Please pray for me." I don't know what he was saying. It could be that his mom was going to be upset with him for putting his hands on a woman. But after reading Ashley Parham's lawsuit, where she said she was brutally gang raped by Diddy and several others and wanted to call the police, and Diddy called his mommy and she yelled at the victim and instructed her to take the money and not report the rape. So it seems more likely that Miss Janice was going to be upset for him getting caught, not for what he did. But who knows? Who knows what the punishment would be in that family? Have you heard the rumors about the mac and cheese? Anyway, moving on. It was the defense's turn to cross-examine Sankar. Tinny Garagos tried to show that not all the messages told the same story, highlighting times that Jane said she was excited to surprise Diddy or told Coram that she didn't want to party anymore. They also name dropped Nat Moore, who's a former NFL player who holds a senior role with the Miami Dolphins now. He sent Diddy a text with encouragement saying that an article made it look like it was just a bad breakup fight. We learned that the government still plans to call Brendan Paul, but that will be tomorrow, followed by a final summary witness. After the summary witness finishes their testimony, the defense will get their turn. They said they'll be calling three witnesses on Friday, including Vashta Wilson, who is the VP of Bad Boys Entertainment, and a paralegal from their own team, which is unusual. So here's what you need to do. Follow so you don't miss the afternoon recap. The government is bringing in a special agent to walk through even more records, including international travel and hotel meetings. And if you're wondering why a paralegal might be called to testify, subscribe. I'll be dropping a separate video breaking that down in plain English. The trial is getting deeper and darker by the day. Stay tuned for all the recaps with all facts and no fluff.